Hey, it's your girl Chelsea Alexa. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my 1 month update on this 3-in-1 Kinky half wig from HerGivenHair. And I'm also going to be doing a little bit of a style. So I'm going to start out with water and the Dew Mousse Def because I'm going to define the curls on the wig first before I go into the styling the front part of my hair, my leave out. So I'm just going to spray this wig completely with water. I'm not trying to get it as drenched as I was trying to get it in my first video, because there's already kind of product on here, so I don't really want to like do too much. So I'm just trying to get it wet enough to where I can still like work product through it. So I'm applying my product section by section. I'm just starting at the back and I'm kind of like just working it through, kind of like trying to detangle it at the same time as I'm applying the product. I'm just working my way from like the bottom up, and then when I get to like the sides, I do start styling the hair on the side as well. And then after this, I'm gonna go ahead and part off the front section and style all the hair forward because I do want the hair to fall a certain way for this style. So being a month in, I will say this hair has been like performing really well. I don't really have any negative things to say about it. It doesn't really shed, it doesn't really tangle. I just style it maybe like once every week, maybe even every week and a half. But I do wear this wig every day. Like, this is like my everyday go-to wig, and I've been wearing it for a month. Well, I filmed this video like a month ago, so I've been wearing it for like 2 months now. And yeah, no, she's that girl. I still get a lot of compliments every time I wear it. So yeah, no, this has become a staple. I love the way the curls look. They really mimic my natural curls, and I like the way that the hair accepts products. This is my second like product that I use on this wig now. Before I was using a different foam, and I just switched to a different foam for this style, and I feel like it still like reacted really well with the hair. So I have no complaints. With that being said, last time I did this style, like I showed you guys how I styled my hair, I did do like a little more in depth. I wanted the hair to be more defined, and to have a little less volume at the beginning. But this time I wanted it to kind of like be more froed out from the beginning, which is why it looks the way it does now, and which is why I chose to do mousse def instead of my last foam. So moving on to my hair now. My hair is blow dried, and I have my 4 braids in the back. I didn't even use a comb, y'all, so it's just braided and out of the way. And then I have my part going from like ear to ear. So the style I decided to do is kind of like pretty simple, just like 4 cornrows, not 4, Lord Jesus, I'm tired. 6 cornrows in the front of my hair. I'm kind of like putting them in a little design. So I'm parting out all my sections ahead of time. Parting is not fun, y'all, especially not on camera. I feel like this is the most that I've like filmed myself trying to do parts, and even still I edited so much of it out because it takes quite a while, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm just doing regular cornrows. I'm not adding any braiding hair. You can if you want to. I just didn't necessarily feel like the look that I was going for needed extra braiding hair. But yeah, I'm just parting my hair out now, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and like cornrow everything out. Now that I made it through my last section, I'm just showing you all my 6 parts. They're not perfect, but I can kind of go through and fix them if I need to as I go along. So now for product, I'm going to go ahead and use the Magic Finger Shine-In Gem to clean up my parts a little bit. I'm going to use a little bit of the product to outline each part before I start braiding. And then I go ahead and I take my fine tooth comb and I just like press that product in because I want it to kind of like distribute evenly throughout the entire section. And then I'm combing it in. I part off a section in the front before I start my cornrows, and then I start cornrowing. If you don't know how to cornrow, I do have a very detailed how to cornrow for beginners videos already posted on my channel. I would highly suggest looking into that because it's a game changer. But yeah, I'm just doing a regular cornrow now. I was high-key kind of nervous because my nails are so long and I try to avoid braiding my hair when I have long nails, but things gotta get done, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm just doing a regular cornrow now. From here on out, I'm really just gonna be doing the same steps. I'm gonna be outlining with gel each section, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do my cornrow. I did decide at the last minute to put elastic bands at the end of each section just to make it easier, and then I did twist the excess hair. Now that I'm done braiding, I'm just going to go ahead with that same Magic Fingers gel, and I'm going to put some gel like around the base of my braids, and then I'm going to take the tail of my comb and I'm just going to kind of like smooth it into the braid just to make sure that it gives the appearance of it looking tighter without having to actually like braid so tight. So now for my edges, I'm going to go ahead and take the Edge Booster Extra Strength, and I'm just gonna kind of like smooth my edges back. You know, I'm not really the biggest fan of like designer edges. You can do whatever you want, obvi, but I'm just gonna kind of like slick my edges back just to make it look a little bit neater before I go ahead in with the Nairobi foam and the Fantasia holding spritz to really seal the sucker in. So I put the black styling strip to lay down my edges, and then I go ahead with the do-rag on top of that to keep my braids flat overnight. You can get a blow dryer and like manually blow dry your hair. You can let it sit overnight. You can sit under a hooded dryer. As long as it's dry before you take it off, it's fine. So here I am the next day. I'm seeing that harsh line of demarcation where my makeup is, so we gonna move along. This is what the wig looks like. I think I ended up air drying. I don't even think that I like ended up sitting this wig under the dryer. It just air dried overnight. No, it's fine. It wasn't that wet anyways. Now to put the wig on, I just line up that center clip to like the center of my head. I place that comfortably, and then I go to the back and I try to like tuck all my braids in underneath before I place the comb underneath to kind of like seal them in. And then I fix my two combs on the side, and then once they feel comfortable, then I'll go back to the back and I'll like adjust that drawstring. and then tuck the string back up into the wig so that you don't see it. Now for some added razzle dazzle, I found these cute little butterfly clips at a hair show that I went to. Super cute. I'm just gonna go ahead and like place them in front of each braid just to kind of like give a little bling to the hairstyle so it's not so boring. Obviously, I gotta bust out the Afro pick just to kind of like fix the shape of this hair. The first time you guys saw me install this wig, I definitely was going for a more defined, like laid down look, but now I want it more like voluminous and round. So that's kind of why I applied the product in the way that I did. If you're looking for like a way to like define this wig and make it look really defined, then I would definitely suggest the first video that I did showing how I styled this wig. But this is kind of like just giving you two different ways to wear the wig. Both super cute, both super natural. Love it, love this style. Honestly, y'all, if y'all haven't gotten this wig yet, make sure y'all check it out. I have a code in my bio. Thank you again to HerGivenHair for sending me this gorgeous wig, and thank you all so much for watching today. I'll catch y'all in my next video. Later!